want to spend my life mending broken people. I want to spend my life removing pain. Lord, let my words heal a heart that hurts. I want to spend my life mending broken people. I want to spend my life mending broken people.
Hello and welcome to another 3ABN Today cooking program. I'm Jason Bradley and I'm so excited to be in the kitchen today with Melody Caviness. If you've been to any of our camp meetings, you've probably had the privilege and opportunity to taste her delicious meals. And if you haven't been, well, you got to make sure that you join us. I'm so glad that you're allowing me to be here with you and taste test all of this wonderful food we'll be making today.
Are you my glutton for punishment?
If that's what you want to call it, but I'm sure it's going to be good.
Well, I hope so. I hope so.
Yes, yes. So now I called you Melody Caviness, but a lot of people know you as Melody Prettyman Caviness.
That's right.
And so what's the funny story behind why you want to be just called Melody Caviness?
Well, you know, I've been married for almost 3 years now to my wonderful husband, Caviness. And he has joined in the ministry together. It's a combined ministry now. God is so good. And as we've been traveling around and we book our seminars, they always come up to my husband and say, "Welcome, Mr. Prettyman." And so he's not Mr. Prettyman. And he's such a sweet soul. He would never say anything bad. So I thought, you know, it's time that people realize that I am Melody Caviness now. Prettyman was my name before, but now it's Melody Caviness.
Gotcha. So they kind of automatically gave him your last name.
Yeah, they did, and that's not too fair for him. So.
Yes, yes.
And I'm so proud to have that man's name. So.
Well, praise
God
the
has
Lord.
blessed me.
Amen, amen. So how long have you been cooking?
Oh, most of my life. Yeah,
Really?
most of
Okay.
my life. My father was a chef. He cooked for the officers in the Navy.
Oh, wow.
And then when he was out of the Navy, he opened up his restaurants. And as a little girl, my father taught me how to cook because I loved cooking. To me, it's the therapy. I mean, it's art. And so I was always following his footsteps. So he taught me everything he knew.
Nice.
And out of 5 children, I'm the only one who really got into the kitchen and made it a career for many years.
Wow, wow. So how old roughly were you when you got started? You said a young.
Probably as early as 7, 8 years old. Yes, I was making spaghetti for the family. Spaghetti was my specialty then. And I made it for the family probably at the age of 10 years old, where I would cook the meal for the entire family, yeah. Loved it, loved it. Now, I didn't always, you know, I left and went into the corporate world for several years. And of course, my cuisine is not what it is today because I cooked meats and everything as fat as you possibly could get it. So things have changed. I've evolved.
So now we have healthier alternatives.
Much healthier, yes.
Okay, well,
yes.
see, you've cooked for a very long time. I'd like to think that I would eat for a very long time. I love to eat. I love food. I love tasting food, eating food. That's my passion.
And you can't tell it, but for some of us, you know, you know, it's different for me. Now, I'm not at my lowest weight, but totally I am down over 100 pounds. So I fought obesity, severe obesity for years, almost up to the point of close to 300 pounds. So you have to understand, I have come a long way and I battle, you know, my weight. So I have to be very strict on my food. It doesn't take me long to gain weight, you know, especially I have celiac disease and I have Hashimoto, which is a thyroid disease. But I would not go back to any of the foods and the way I used to eat because of the way I feel, because I'm disease-free. You know, I don't take I'm in my 60s. I don't take medication, and I feel really good for my age.
So did you find that the cure was in food?
Absolutely.
Wow.
When it's a lifestyle disease, there is no cure that medicine can give you. It has to come from the nutrition, the food that we get.
Nice.
And so that's the education. We don't have to give up good tasting food. We just have to learn how to cook differently. That's all.
Well, you look good, and I'm sure Randall would say the same thing.
Well, yeah, he better.
That's right. That's right. So let's go over what we're going to be making today.
Sure, let's do.
First, we're going to make, what, a taco explosion?
Well, that is the theme, is our taco explosion, and we're starting out with a taco pasta casserole.
Nice, okay.
Yes. Taco seasoning. People buy a lot of this at the store, and I've made a better version. And our baked tortilla chips, no fat, no fat. Taco Nacho Supreme. Yummy. Taco soup. This is a new one. A lot of these are new recipes. Lemon yogurt parfait, and my favorite Dandy Blend Delight.
Wow. Okay, well,
yummy.
Yeah, I'm excited to taste, and I'm looking forward to seeing where we get started. But let's go to the recipe.
Yes, this is our first recipe. This is the taco pasta casserole. First, you're going to have 1 large onion diced, 3 cloves of garlic, and that's minced, 1 small jalapeno diced fine, 1/3 cup of water, 1 cup of fresh or frozen corn of your choice there, 1 cup of black beans rinsed and drained, 4 cups of cooked whole grain macaroni, 1½ cup of hydrated Butler taco crumbles, 1 cup of mild salsa, 2 cups of cheesy sauce, and 1 can of diced tomatoes.
Sounds like we have some delicious ingredients.
Yummy.
And we've already got something going on the stove,
You know, I did, for time's sake, you know, I like to get my onions, and here comes all this steam up here, a little hydrated, and I like them sometimes to even brown a little bit on the bottom, and that gets everything started. So right in here is our onions, our minced garlic, and our jalapeno. If you can't handle jalapeno, I love poblanos. Poblanos have that taste of jalapeno, but not the heat.
Yeah, it's a little mild. It's milder.
Yes, but it does give that flavor without the kick, basically.
Gotcha.
So that's, and I live in Texas now. We like heat.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we kick it up there a little bit.
I used to live in Texas.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Where at?
Dallas and Arlington. And,
well, you know where Alvarado and Keene is then, because that's where I live.
Southwestern Adventist University.
Yes.
Yep.
And I'm going to check to see, I'm going to turn this up a little bit.
Okay.
Now, from this point, because we have saved time, probably about 8-10 minutes.
Nice.
We've already got our onions are transparent, so this is where I can add the rest of my ingredients.
Okay.
And the first is, I'm going to add corn. You can add this however you like, but I like to put my vegetables mostly in first.
Nice.
So there's our corn.
Okay.
Love the taste of corn.
Yes, me too.
And our black beans. I'm not saying you have to always use black beans. If you want to use a different type of bean, go for it. I think black beans look really good, and I like the flavor of them. Now here is my pasta.
Okay.
Now this pasta is actually a gluten-free brand.
Really?
So you can do a whole grain, rice, gluten-free, and I bought this at Costco. They have a very good variety there, and it really holds up. That's the problem with gluten-free, is finding something that holds up.
Yes, and not being hungry in the next 20
Exactly, exactly. Now this is a taco crumble. This is something that Butler Soy Curls puts out. What I like about this, it already has the seasoning in it. You just hydrate it like 1 bag with 1½ cups of water. If you put 2, that's fine. Just let it simmer down to where there's no water, and this is what you come with.
Nice.
It's already seasoned. I also like it because it's non-GMO and it is not defatted.
And that's hard to find.
It is
nowadays.
very hard to
Yes.
find. And when you taste this, you're going to taste that flavor that it puts in there. It is wonderful.
I'm looking forward to it.
So this is a meal like the old, remember the old kind of hamburger helper? Well, this does the same thing. It's all quick. Because see, I keep a lot of these products pre-cooked in my refrigerator, like cheesy sauce, my macaroni, rice. I always have that available, so when I come home, I can grab it real quick.
So it's kind of like meal prepping, basically.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's crucial throughout the week. You got to go to work. You got all these things to do.
It is,
you
and
get
I want to make
home
sure I'm not getting this too low.
late.
And salsa. Now, if you want more salsa, you just knock yourself out.
Right, turn up the heat.
Turn it up. If you want a real spicy, like a habanero, whatever you want. Everybody has different tastes, so basically that's up to you.
Gotcha.
How much heat you want.
That's looking good, smelling good.
Doesn't it? It's pretty. We eat with our eyes, and if it doesn't look good, we're not going to taste it.
That's the truth.
And here's
And
my...
if it doesn't taste good, I can't eat it. You know, I gotta have flavor. I can't sacrifice flavor.
No, you can't. Now, one thing you'll notice, I did not add salt.
Oh.
And you might think, oh, that's not gonna taste very well. Well, I've got salt in the items that we're cooking with, so I don't want to oversalt.
Yes.
I've really watched my salt. I suffered from high blood pressure for years. So, you know, along with eating healthier, I kind of cut down on my salt, but I still like the flavor, so you gotta have some salt in your diet. Just not as much as what we used to put in there.
Don't want bland food.
No,
That's
no,
right.
no.
That's right.
The worst thing we can do is cook with what I call anemic food, where it doesn't have any color to it, and there's no flavor. Who would want to change and go to a healthier diet? So we want it also not only to taste good, but we want it eye appealing.
Absolutely.
Does that look appealing to your eye?
It does. It looks like I should taste it.
Yeah, I think you should.
Very soon.
Now, the good thing about this, you could serve it just like this, or you could pop it in the oven, let it go, heat up some more in the oven, cover it with more cheese sauce if you wanted to. You can cover it with actually like a tofutti sour cream or your favorite sour cream, some green onions, whatever you want to put in there, just do it. And I'm telling you, this one pan is probably only going to serve 4 people, 5 at the most.
Really?
Oh yeah, you're going to love it.
Oh.
So I'm going to let you see if you like this.
Oh, hallelujah. Let me say that blessing real quick. All right.
I'm going to give you a napkin there. Now, the longer this sits and simmers.
That's flavorful. I've got the kick from the jalapenos.
Did you? Okay.
Got the black beans in there, the crumbles, and the corn. It's very good.
Now it just needs to set there and all those flavors meld together, because the longer it cooks on low, the better it's going to taste. That flavor is just all going to blend together, and it's going to be so delicious.
Settle in.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Sit down and eat it up.
All right. Well, what are we gonna make next?
I think next on our menu is the taco seasoning.
Taco seasoning.
Yeah,
Okay. And what
I
goes
see how to
into
make
that?
taco seasoning. The ingredients are 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1½ teaspoon of ground cumin, ½ teaspoon of paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of oregano, 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, and 1/4 teaspoon of cornstarch or corn flour, and you can salt that to taste.
Oh, nice. So this is going to be a very flavorful seasoning.
It is. This is my taco seasoning, and the reason why I make my own taco seasoning is a lot of them out there have silicone in them. They also have MSG and are just full of sodium. So the sodium balance is way too high. So this is one of those recipes where you can adjust the sodium yourself. If you don't want it in there, don't put it in.
Nice.
But if you want some salt in there, and I only use either Celtic sea salt, real salt, or Himalayan. Those are the only salts I use because they have the mineral base in them that we need.
Okay.
So-
See, Melody, you're fancy.
I am.
Yeah. I just grabbed the pack and go.
Yeah. Well, that's typical man.
Yeah. So that's great. So how do we start?
Well, what I did here is I put my paprika,
Okay.
I put my garlic powder, I put my cumin and my chili powder all together here.
Let's hold it so our viewers can see. So you have your paprika and chili powder,
garlic,
garlic,
and cumin.
and cumin. Okay.
And then I'm going to pour it in here because I'm also going to add the remaining ingredients. Now, honestly, I rarely ever make this recipe this small. When I make it, I usually do like 10 times that amount, and I have it all the time. I put it in a plastic container, or I put it in glass jar, something to keep that. So anytime I want taco seasoning, I have it.
Nice.
Here's my onion powder.
Okay. Onion powder. I love
Ooh, my
onions,
pepper flakes. Now
garlic.
you can keep this up It just depends on the person how hot they want it. That's the regular pepper flakes we use like when we're eating pizza.
Gotcha.
Hey, I've got a good vegan pizza recipe.
Really?
Yes, I do.
You have cookbooks too, don't you?
I do. Simply Yummy is the cookbook I've had out for several years now, and I'm working on 2 additional cookbooks right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fun. We're getting there. This is my salt. You notice how pink it is? This is the pink Himalayan.
Okay. Now, why pink Himalayan?
Well, this is a salt that the way it is mined, the way this salt is, it has, the color, of course, is different, but it has, I think the Himalayan has 82 trace minerals. We need minerals, and our soil is so depleted. Even when you eat organic, they're so concerned about making sure there's non-organic, in it, that they deplete the soil and they don't give enough mineral base to the soil. So I like to buy salts if we're going to use them with less sodium and more mineral.
Okay.
And by eating a salt like this, whenever you do eat the sodium, because it's less of it, it also disperses better with the mineral base, because that's how we were really meant to eat our salt.
Nice.
With the minerals, not just white salt. And you'll go to the store sometimes and you'll see it says sea salt. And trust me, there's no minerals in that.
Wow.
So you've got to be very careful. Like I said, the Celtic, the Himalayan, or the real salt are my favorites.
Sometimes I feel like you go to the grocery store and they just slap organic on it and just call it a day.
Oh, yes. There was this really, really neat video out there like a year ago that talked about this, and it's called subliminal advertising. And they are so good at this stuff. It can have just as much fat in it as the regular, and they put new and improved healthy. You got to watch that, and I tell people, please read your labels. That's so important. Turn that package over and read what's in it. I say if you can't pronounce it, you don't know how to spell it, it's one of those things, run. Just run.
My mom used to say that. When I was a kid and we would go to the grocery store, I knew that if my mom picked something up, like I'd say, Mom, I want this cereal, or I want this ice cream, or I want this, whatever it was. And I knew that if she picked it up and she looked at the label,
you were in trouble.
I wasn't getting it. I wasn't going to get it. So, yeah.
That's the truth. I was at a grocery store one time in Mount Vernon, Ohio, and there was this gentleman with 2 children. He probably had no business being at the store. He was probably picking up for his wife and had the 2 kids. And they were getting candy, and they kept saying, Dad, we want some, and Dad, we want some. And he's like, no, you're not going to eat that junk. They had 2 loaves of white bread, 2 gallons of chocolate milk, and 2 cereals that had more sugar in it than the candy on the shelf. And I sat there like, why not? They're getting junk anyway. We have to read our labels. We are so responsible for the food that we put in this body. I know that since I cleaned up my diet, that I have so much better discernment, and I can hear that still small voice, where before I just couldn't. Yeah. It's really helped.
Well, what are we going to make next?
Next, we are going to make my version of corn chips.
Okay.
And now, some people might not like this, but hey, you'll get used to it. And I think we're going to go to the recipe. Our baked tortilla chips have, the only ingredient is between 20 and 30 corn tortillas.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
I love good tortilla chips, but I've never made them. I always buy them. So how do we start with this recipe?
Well, I did not make the tortilla. I do make tortillas because my good friend Julia Mowry, she's my Mexican sister, she showed me how to make tortillas.
Oh, nice.
But because they're fresh and they're so moist, if you was to make them into chips, we tried, it'd just pull your teeth out. Because I do not use oil, I do not deep fry. So basically, all you have to have for this recipe is your tortilla. And you would just put parchment paper down, anything you want to, and you lay these out, and you put them in the oven, 325, 350 degrees, until they start browning. And then you would take these out of the oven and let them cool. Do not put them in plastic. Don't do anything like that, because if you do, they're going to come out really chewy.
Okay.
But what I did not have in the recipe that I wanted to show you, because I always say, go outside the box, make it your own recipe.
Yes.
I have some fresh squeezed lemon juice right here.
Okay.
And this is onion powder. And I'm going to take the onion powder, some of my taco seasoning, and some onion powder. Now, you can put salt in here if you want to.
So you had garlic powder first?
Garlic powder.
Okay, so garlic powder, then
Taco seasoning,
then onion powder.
Then onion powder.
Gotcha.
Now, I did not put any salt in here. If you want to put salt in here, you can.
Okay.
If you wanted a barbecue flavor, you could do that. If you want a ranch, you can make it a ranch. Make this chip anything you want to make it.
Nice.
But you don't have 3 or 4 different fats in here, and especially a non-essential fat. But all you do is just put your chips in there and hydrate them just a little bit. We want that flavor.
Okay.
And then you just put it on your pan and cook that. Now this is going to cook a little longer. And see some of the residue there from the taco seasoning? That's what's going to happen. Some people might sprinkle a little salt over the top. You might put a little bit more taco. Whatever you want, make it your own. So you can do that. You know, just because I might eat it just plain, because I still have weight to lose and I'm still very cautious. I try not, in my diet at home, I eat absolutely no oil.
Oh, wow.
I don't fry with oil. I don't put it in any of my foods. I don't use any of the Caviness margarines. I don't eat any of that. I either use avocado as my fat. I use coconut as my fat. Nuts and seeds. That's my fat at home. So I want it to be as natural as I possibly can get it.
Nice.
So that's how simple. Bake it till they're done. And actually, I put some in the oven.
Okay.
And let's get those out. See here?
Nice.
So when they're done, as you have there, see the color of them? And they're crispy.
Okay. Yep.
And they're a little chewier than what you would get at the ones at the store because they have been saturated in all that fat and deep fried at a high temperature. So I don't want to do that. And I can make bags of these, and we travel, my husband and I make my hummus, and this is what we've got here, celery sticks, carrot sticks, whatever. But we have guilt-free chips to eat anytime we want to.
So this would make for a good like road trip snack.
Oh, yeah.
Or something on the airplane if you can get food through, I don't know if you can even get food
I don't
through
even
TSA
know anymore.
nowadays. You know?
I don't know, but I travel so much by vehicle. We bought our vehicle last year in September, and I think we are at our 1-year anniversary, and we have almost 40,000 miles on our vehicle.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so
Work
that
for the
goes
Lord.
well with
That
that
goes
40,000
well.
miles.
It does.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It does.
All right, well, what's the next recipe?
This next recipe is our Taco Nacho Supreme. We love nachos in our house, and the ingredients are 20 corn tortillas cut in angles, 1½ cup of hydrated Butler taco crumbles, 1 cup of Daya cheddar shreds, or one vegan of your choice, 1 cup of sliced black olives, ½ cup of hot cheesy sauce, 1 cup of shredded romaine lettuce, 1 cup of diced fresh tomatoes, ½ cup of diced green onions, ½ cup of mild salsa, and 1 avocado diced.
I'll tell you what, I'm excited about this dish.
You like tacos?
Oh yeah, I do.
It's a good thing. Everything today's taco.
I love it, I love it. So now when would you normally make this?
Oh, my husband could eat this every day. I mean, this is a snack, this is a meal. Like I said, I keep condiments like this in my refrigerator all the time. So if we're out and we're running late and we're coming home and we're hungry, I don't spend 30, 40 minutes getting a meal together. It also helps to keep us from eating out, which that's the worst type of food that you can do a lot of times because of what restaurants, they cook geared towards your taste buds, not towards your body and health. So I try to eat as much as I can at home when we're there. So I keep this there for any time. Football season, yes. Baseball, whatever the occasion. Friends pop in, quick.
Perfect. And I'm sure it saves money because going out to eat is not cheap nowadays.
No, it isn't. It isn't. It isn't at all.
So how do we start this?
Well, okay, I start with my chips.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to put my chips in. If I was at home, I would have a pan, you know, I'd bake this in the oven. I'm not at home, and for the sake of TV, you know, we're going to do it just a little bit different.
Okay.
But these, again, are my hydrated Butler taco crumbles. Now I just want you to taste that, Jason,
Okay.
and you're gonna see the flavor. All I do is add water. It already has its flavor in there.
Yeah, it tastes like it's already been seasoned.
It is. It is. It's seasoned with taco. And I love this product because it's good for you too. So I'm going to put a little meat because, you know, people that go to restaurants, they like meat on their nachos.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to put my taco on there. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to add some of my Daya cheese.
Okay.
So I normally want this to melt, so I would put this into the oven and let this just go to town.
Nice.
All right? I would put probably, let's do some olives.
Okay.
Okay, right here, this is where I'd stop, throw it in the oven, and then bring it out and add my toppings to it.
Okay.
Okay, so fast forward, pretend like it's done that because we don't have the time for that.
Yeah.
So at this point, what would you like on your nacho tacos?
Well, I'd like a little bit of lettuce,
Okay,
some tomatoes. Oh, yeah.
a little or a lot?
Nice moderate portion. Nice.
You like
portion.
tomatoes?
Love tomatoes.
Okay. And you know, when you go into a restaurant and you buy any kind of meaty taco like nachos, meaty, portobello, whatever it is, you're going to pay $10
Oh, yeah.
at least for it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Plus tip.
yes, what about green onions? You like green
I
onions?
love onions.
Okay,
That's
let's put
perfect.
some onions on
Yes.
here.
That is perfect.
Oh, look
You
at
love onion-
the
you like
colors.
onions?
Oh, mercy. They didn't make a bad onion. I told my husband we got married, I said, now I hope you like onions. He loves everything.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing, because if he kisses me, he doesn't have to worry about onion breath, because he has it too.
There you go. There
So-
you go. I was going to say, how do you guys communicate after you eat some onions? Do you text each other? Or you
No, we just dig right in.
I hear you.
Nothing just scares us. So here, now this is what I would do, and then I would also add
Nice
a little bit
presentation.
of salsa to my recipe. Now, I would kick it up and probably have something like a habanero. I would love my jalapenos, so I would put jalapenos on the top of this.
Little Texas spice.
Oh, you better believe it. And then avocado. For somebody who wants avocado, just put a little bit of that. But look at this, Jason. Look how beautiful this is.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're vegan or if you're vegetarian, you're a meat eater, you're going to love this.
Yes, yes. Well, you know what? I think I might love that. I think
Find
I
you
should
a
taste
tip?
a
I think
little
you
bit
should. I do. I
of
think
it.
you should.
Will you pass me one of those forks there? I'll probably break one of these chips
Yes.
here and try and, let's see. Maybe I'll
He's
just
going
get a
in.
little lettuce action. Get a tomato. Tomatoes are good because they have, what, lycopenes?
Lycopene. Yes.
Good for men especially.
I want to see if you get that umami, that feeling right there on the back of your tongue. Amazing, isn't it? Now, picture that all hot and melted together. You can even layer that, like put your chips down, put some of the meat filling or meatless filling and cheesy sauce, olives, put more chips on, and you can layer it up that way. You can put a really good avocado sauce on here. You can make up different sauces, make it your own.
Yeah, that's
You know,
really
it might be
good.
my recipe here, but make it your recipe and add what you want to.
I would eat that a lot.
Okay, so this is your bowl. You can take it home.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't think anybody else needs to touch that. I
Okay,
need
this is
that.
Jason's.
Yes, yes. So we've got this. It's so flavorful. You've got the spice. I'd like some jalapenos in there too, because I like.
I
that.
would too.
I like that heat.
It's missing jalapeno for me. I want more heat.
The salsa's good though. The cheese is actually pretty good too, and I like that cheese sauce. The scallions. Oh,
You know,
man.
this is a new recipe that's come out. I don't have it out. It's coming in a book.
Okay.
But this is one I don't even add a thickener with it. I use my potatoes as my thickener.
Nice.
So believe it or not, there's potatoes in this. So yeah, that's what
Wow.
you're
And so
eating.
that's what's giving it a thicker consistency. Nice,
Yeah, it
nice.
is. It
Yeah, it's delicious. What gives it its color?
I use a roasted red pepper. It's my favorite thing to use is a jarred roasted red pepper. I have used the fresh red peppers, but the roasting of it, you know, get a fresh red pepper, put it in the oven, roast it. It just gives it such a better flavor when you roast that pepper, and it gives it the color. Some people use annatto seeds. I just prefer using what God created in our plants.
Amen. Well, I'll tell you what, we need to keep this somewhere close.
Okay.
Okay, we need to keep this close. But what are we going to make next?
Next, we are going to make our taco soup.
Okay, taco soup. What's in that?
Okay, the ingredients are 2 cups of diced onions, 1/3 cup of diced poblano pepper, 1 cup of water to saute, 2 cups of hydrated butler taco crumbles, 2 cups of frozen corn, 4 to 5 cups of diced canned tomatoes, 2 cans of dark red kidney beans, and I use the liquid with that, 1 cup of water or brine from the canned olives, 1 can of chopped mild green chilies, that's a 7-ounce can, and a 1/2 cup of chopped green onions and corn chips. And for the topping, we're going to use a 1/2 cup or 6 ounces of tofutti sour cream, 1/3 cup of diced fresh dill, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, a tablespoon of granulated garlic, 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, and a dash of salt, which is optional.
Nice.
That's a lot of stuff.
It is. I mean, I'm looking at our counter space here,
Yeah.
and I'm amazed at all the colors.
It's gonna go in there too.
Yeah, and we have what's cooking right now?
Well, like I say, I always start by sauteing my onions, and this has my peppers in there, my poblano, and I'm just trying to get them transparent so we can add the other ingredients. This is something that I really want to get to a certain place before I start adding my other ingredients.
Gotcha.
So that's what that is.
Really good.
Well, onions. When my dad owned his restaurants, he used to put onions on his grill, and whenever people would come by, they'd smell those onions that come into his restaurant.
Wow,
And
that's a good marketing technique.
I know, did it on purpose.
Yeah, so where do we start with all of this?
Well, there's 2 components here.
Okay.
And when you taste this, if you don't have that, it's just that added flavor that I absolutely love. So since we've already hydrated, or should I say, cooked, sauteed a little bit of these, I'm able to put my other ingredients in here.
Okay.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to add those taco crumbles.
Nice.
That you tasted earlier.
Yeah.
Did you expect them to have that much flavor?
You know, honestly, no. I didn't expect them to have that much flavor, especially since we didn't add any seasoning to it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And I love that because that's one of those products that you can buy that's already pre-packaged. You don't have to do anything to. And so I love that. And then we're going to add our tomatoes. Yummy. Oh, look at the colors. I mean, it's already popping.
Oh, yes.
And I'm just going to incorporate this a little bit.
Yeah, that is colorful, smelling wonderful.
Oh, you
Looks
wait.
delicious.
You wait. And I'm going to add my olives. I'm going to reserve just a few there.
Okay.
This is my kidney beans. Now, I like the dark red, and I am keeping the liquid in these kidney beans, okay?
Okay.
So again, you don't see me adding a bunch of salt. So I do have some salt in some of the food here, so I don't want to add the salt to it in addition.
And why do you want to keep the liquid in the kidney beans?
I need
Just to add
extra
to the
liquid,
soup.
and I'll tell you, kidney beans are sweet. They have a sweeter taste to them, and I want a little bit of sweetness with this heat in here.
Okay, okay, nice.
These are the green chilies. I love green chilies in
I
the
like
can.
that.
And then this is a rotel, the original.
Okay.
You can use whatever you want to. You can put salsa in there if you want to. It does not matter, but I like the rotel.
Okay.
In Texas, you can find rotel. Even in the dollar store, I mean, it's just everywhere.
Wow, in the dollar store too?
Oh, you can see it everywhere. It's just like in Vegas, everywhere you go, there's a slot machine. Well, in Texas, there's always some kind of spicy Mexican product, and rotel is one of them.
That's right.
And then I'm going to put some green onions in here. And then what I'm going to do with this, Jason, is I'm going to put my lid on it because I've kind of mixed it all in there together.
Okay.
And I'm going to let this saute a little bit while you put together the sauce that's going to go in this soup.
So
And would you like something to mix it with?
Sure.
Okay, I have this great big That was a joke. I found that in the kitchen. Thought I had to do that.
Yeah, I don't know how we might be here for the rest of the program
while.
for this. Yes, yes.
I wonder if somebody really uses that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
and what you're doing here is this is the tofutti sour cream.
Okay.
Now, you can use whatever sour cream you want. Some people might have their own recipe. I do. I show this because a lot of your stores now carry this. Your Publix, when you're down in Florida, Alabama, Georgia,
Yes.
Kroger sells it. I've seen it in Albertsons. So it's beginning to.
That's Texas for sure.
Yeah. You're going to. Yes, you live there, so
Yep.
you know.
Tom Thumb.
Yeah, so you're going to put all of that in that dish. And basically what you're going to do is you're just going to add the ingredients. So there you've got your tofutti sour cream, your lemon juice.
So we'll take that next, get that lemon juice.
Fresh lemon juice.
Yeah,
I won't buy lemon juice in the jar. Just not going
Really?
to happen with me. No.
You gotta have it fresh.
It's got to be
is
fresh.
best.
Fresh is
Gotcha.
always best.
Gotcha. Okay. And now, let me wipe this down here. All right. Is this, now what is this right
That's
here?
garlic.
Garlic powder?
Lots of garlic.
Love
so
it.
I'm wanting to, what my flavor I'm looking for here is like a ranch.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm wanting a little bit of a ranch flavor here. Believe it or not, in the South, even in the North, they use a lot of ranch with their Mexican food.
Really? That's interesting. All right.
Fresh dill.
Fresh dill. Now
Fresh
I have
dill.
to smell that too. Okay.
Isn't that great?
Yes. So pour that in there. Okay. And then what do we have here?
That is onion powder.
Okay, so some onion powder. Get that in there. And you said we could add a little salt.
Yes, add however, you know, there's not too much there. That's probably not even half, it's probably half a teaspoon of salt. So you can add your salt to that recipe.
Okay, let's live a little.
Let's live a little.
Well,
And
I might
actually,
need a small
you could
spoon
even
for that.
put jalapeno in with this too.
Oh, nice.
Sure,
Give it a
you
little
could-
spice.
Put some spice in it.
That's right. Okay. So I guess I could use this whisk.
At least that one will work.
Yeah, I don't know about that baby one.
I know, I thought he's not going to expect this. I'll take that little baby. I don't even think I really could use it, but I'm thinking, all right.
You definitely took me by surprise
What a trick.
on that one. Yes. All right, let's try not to make,
He's trying not to
make
get
a mess.
stuff on his suit, yeah.
That's right.
What a champ
Who
here.
cooks in a suit anyway, right?
You?
I don't know, I guess I just had the suit on.
You know, I don't like things that are too cumbersome for me, so I don't like the long sleeves. I've caught my sleeves on fire before. I have. So you'll mostly always see me in 3/4 length sleeves when I'm cooking. That's where my scars, my battle scars, where I get burned all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's coming together.
It is coming together.
Although
and
I do have
right.
a little something stuck in there.
And if you can't get it out, let's go ahead and use the spoon and try to work through some of that.
Yeah, see, teamwork.
There you go.
Yep.
And that was the garlic powder that was on top.
Yes. All right.
Now, when you taste this, you're going to be glad you did this. You don't have to use this with this recipe. I mean, it's up to you. But man, does it taste good. And it just adds that flavor that really, I think, it just ties it in and pulls it together.
Nice. Well, I'm ready to taste
You ready?
this thing.
Okay, now this is what I suggest. You don't have to do it.
Okay.
But I get a few corn chips in the bottom of my bowl.
Okay.
Okay? And then I am going to get a ladle here.
Yes.
Man, is that not just...
That it looks good, smelling good.
And I like to cook this slow, you know, for the sake of time. You know, it's going a little bit faster. But I do like to cook this a little slower, incorporate those flavors all together much better.
Gotcha.
But I think it's mixed up enough that you'll be able to taste this. So I'm going to give you a spoon.
Nice.
Get some of that sauce in with it.
Oh, yeah.
And then, Jason, if you'll take that spoon and get you a dollop to put on the top.
Certainly will. Well, there we go.
Now for me, I would add a few olives for it, some of my diced onions, green onions, and a little bit of the daya on the top. And to me, that would just be a perfect eye-appealing dish for somebody that would, even children who might not like vegetables. I mean, you can't deny when it looks good, you just want to eat it.
Oh yeah, I'll add a little bit of this here, some scallions here. All right, there we go. A little bit of this here.
Look how it changed.
Nice,
It just looks so beautiful.
Nice, yes. And now it's time for the taste. That's right.
Oh, this is going to be hot. It's great, isn't it? I'm loving it. And as it sets, it actually has more flavor.
Yes.
So it's going to, you know, all those flavors are just going to marry together and just pop in your mouth. A little chopped jalapeno on top of that. Come on.
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah, what a
and
wonderful.
This is good too.
Isn't it wonderful on there? When you get some of that in with that flavor,
That's really
it's really good.
What's our next recipe?
Our next recipe is going to be our lemon yogurt parfait. And for the ingredients, you will need 1 cup of granola of your choice, 2 cups of plain unsweetened soy or coconut yogurt, 1 teaspoon of lemon flavoring, 2 packets of stevia, and 1 cup of fresh fruit, blueberries or raspberries, any fruit of your choice.
You know, I'm really excited about this because I used to love yogurt as a kid. So I didn't do it with so many toppings and all of that, but I'm excited to dig in.
You can. I don't like the sweetened yogurts. There's a lot of vegan yogurts on the market now, but there's so much sugar in them. So it's hard to find one unsweetened plain or unsweetened vanilla, but I have found a couple. Silk has some. There are some almond yogurts out there, coconut yogurts, and they're really pretty tasty. And this one I really like. This is a vanilla. See the vanilla bean in there? But now it doesn't have the sweet taste that we need to it. So I've got 2 things here that I like to use for sweetener. This is a pure monk fruit.
Okay.
Now, have you tried monk fruit yet?
Never.
Oh, mercy, is it? It is just so good. Now, I'm only going to give you just that much to put on your tongue.
And it's
because
powder?
it's that concentrated. It is actually nothing more than monk fruit dried.
That's pretty good.
And it keeps coming, doesn't it?
It does.
It doesn't stop there.
That's good.
It is good. So I'm going to put, for this much, that's all I'm going to put.
Really?
Yes.
That'll sweeten the whole thing.
That'll sweeten the whole thing. And I have stevia there. I've used stevia a lot. You've got to be really careful. This is where they get you with their advertising. They'll say 100% organic this, 100% organic that. And it's 100% organic, all right, but there's sugar, there's dextrose, all these meanings of sugar in there that you don't want. So I'm very cautious, and I found this one on the internet, on Amazon, and I ordered it in. And I was surprised because it made me think of juicy fruit when I was a kid.
Oh, I remember that.
Does it have that juicy fruit taste?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So what are you
This is my lemon extract that we were talking about.
Okay.
And I also like to use fresh lemon zest.
Okay.
If you're doing an orange flavor, put orange flavoring in it, orange zest. I mean, you can make this any flavor you want to. I just really like the flavor of lemon. It's fresh, bright taste, along with fruit. I think it really goes together well.
Man, it smells amazing.
So that's all I did. You can taste this if you want to.
Okay.
I don't think I used, no, which one did you use?
I didn't use this one.
Okay.
Here,
All right, try
we'll go
this
with
one
this
because we got plenty.
Okay.
Try that and see what you think. Hopefully I mixed it well enough. Does it have a sweet enough taste? Should we add a little more? That's pretty tasty, isn't it?
That's perfect.
Okay.
That is perfect.
Now, what I like to do, and here I have an almond honey
Okay.
Granola, you can put whatever you want on it. Doesn't matter. Blueberry, there's so many different brands out there, varieties. Also, you can make your own.
Okay.
I make my own granola when I'm at home. And so I first like to start out with a little bit, and I'll let you make yours while I make mine.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm gonna put this boy busy. His
I
mama's
know,
gonna
you're
say,
putting
she's working him.
That's right. That's right. That's
Okay,
right.
so put yours in there first.
Okay.
And then I'm going to scoot it over towards you a little bit there,
Yeah,
Jason.
there we go.
So we can share. And then I'm going to scoop in some of my yogurt.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to add some berries. And I'll keep the spoons in there so you can reuse them. And I like to make sure my berries stay a little more to the side. That way you can see them.
Okay. So there's a method to it.
Yeah, there is always a method.
All right.
To my insanity, I think. And then I'm going to put a little bit more of the granola.
Okay. How much yogurt did you put?
Not a lot.
Oh, okay.
But it's yours. You can put whatever you want to in there.
Let's see here. And you say you put the fruit off to the side.
I always do, you know, you can just see it that way.
Okay.
Some of these yummy blueberries.
See, I'm trying to stick with your presentation method here. I don't know how I'm doing, though.
You're doing great.
I don't.
You get to eat that, so what does it matter?
That's true, too. It's all going in the same place. All right.
Oops, one. I lost one. I'll pick that one up. Don't trip on it.
That's all right. All right, some blueberries. Oh, no, I needed the yogurt first. See, I'm messing up the layers.
No, you can put whatever you want on it. I mean, you can layer it once, you can layer it 3 times. It doesn't matter.
All right.
And I'm all about presentation, so.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up, see.
See, I'm going to put a little dollop of that. Oh, wait till you try yours. You're going to be saying, man, this is really good. I'm going to be a vegan before long.
All right. I think I'm just going to jump in. I
Are
didn't
you?
even put any.
Do you want to try this?
I'll put a little on.
Oh,
there.
you're going
Why
to wish
not?
you did. Oh, you're
Why
going to
not?
love that. That's a coconut whipped topping.
Ooh.
If you like coconut. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Now, if you want a little bit more of the granola, whatever. If not, you just dig in. That is how simple that is. Now, you can also layer this in a pan. So say you have a large pan. You can put your granola down, your topping on. You can serve it that way and just spoon it out. Or you can put it in individual dishes like this, like your parfait dishes. So you tell me if it's any good.
Let me get a little of that whipped topping.
I don't know,
there.
I think it's a little full of, what was it you ate? Taco soup. That was good.
That's very good.
Light, airy, it's just a winner for
Makes for
dessert,
good-
for something. I
absolutely.
like it in the spring, summertime, the best.
Nice. Well, it's perfect right now. So I'm excited about it. What are we making next?
Next, we're going to make the Dandy Blend drink. You are going to love this. For the ingredients, you're going to need a heaping tablespoon of Dandy Blend powder, 1 teaspoon of carob powder, 1 packet of stevia or a dropper of the toffee flavor chocolate, whichever one you want, a cup of almond milk, and 1 cup of boiling water.
So now we have the Dandy Blend Delight. Now,
You're like, what is this?
What is it? How do we start this?
Believe it or not, this is dandelion root.
Really?
And this is made into a beverage drink like coffee. And what's wonderful about this beverage coffee here, if somebody's trying to eliminate or reduce caffeine out of their diet, they don't want to drink coffee anymore, this will actually help as like an herb to 50% faster to lose that craving of caffeine.
Wow.
So it has, you know, 2 components here, even more. I use it in baking. When I'm baking something with carob, it actually gives the chocolatey flavor, a richer flavor, and I use it in my drinks. But what we're going to do right now is we are going to make a hot Dandy Blend Delight drink. Now, when I go to my seminars and I am doing this drink, I've had actually people come to the next seminar bringing containers, hoping there's some left over so they can take it home. So it has been one of the favorite things in my seminars that I serve, even with the food. They like the food and all, but they love the Dandy Blend. This is carob powder.
Okay,
and
I've had carob before.
And I want like a little chocolatey taste here.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm heating this is because carob powder seems to be a little, what is that word I'm looking for? Hang on. Gritty.
Okay.
It's a little gritty. So when I mix it with hot water, it takes that grittiness away and just leaves me my flavor.
Gotcha.
So I've got my carob flavoring and my Dandy Blend.
Okay.
This Dandy Blend is instant, so you can use it in cold water. I just do this when I mix the carob. Now, if I'm wanting a hot Dandy Blend drink, I am going to pour some of this, hope I don't spill it.
Yeah, because that is hot. It smells good.
And then on this one, I am going to do the toffee sweet leaf stevia.
Okay.
Stevia is my go-to. I usually do 1 dropper, but it's getting low.
Okay.
Then I add my milk, which I usually use the almond milk.
This kind of gives it like a creamy.
Gives it that creamy mocha. People say, Melody, I bet you'd pay a fortune for that at Starbucks. This is a hot one. Now, I'm hoping I got my ratio right for you there since I'm making it in bulk. But I'm going to let you try that and see what you think of that, Mr. Jason.
Okay. Let's see here.
You know, if it's a little rich, guess what? We can add water. We can add some of the almond milk to it.
That's good.
Is that good?
That is good.
Is it too rich? Does it?
No, it's just right.
Okay, now for the liquid or the ice drink, I'm going to pour in my milk, and then I'm going to add my Dandy Blend.
Nice. So you have the iced Dandy Blend.
I have the iced, so during that hot summer day, and I mean, we drink these all the time. I did the calorie on this, and a large cup, I'm talking 16-ounce cup of this, is approximately 60 calories.
Wow, wow. Now you do health seminars too, don't you?
I do.
Okay, okay, nice. Everything that I've had so far has been absolutely delicious. I like it iced too.
I love it iced.
I can't believe our time is almost up, but I want people to know how to get in contact with you. So we're gonna put up your contact information right now.
All right.
If you would like to invite Melody to hold one of her health events in your area, she would love to hear from you. Find out more about her plant-based cooking health seminars, as well as her amazing cookbooks. Call her at 740-398-6491. That's 740-398-6491. Or write to her at Your Healthy Helper, Post Office Box 521, Alvarado, Texas 76009.
Wow, we made a lot of, well, you made a lot of food today, and everything was delicious.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Why don't you go around and tell us what we made?
Well, the first dish that we did was my taco pasta casserole.
Okay.
And just a really good warm dessert or dish to use anytime. The second recipe that we did was our own homemade taco seasoning without all the ingredients that we don't want. And then third, we made just tortilla chips. And I'm allergic to wheat, so it's just a corn tortilla chip that we baked in the oven.
Nice.
And next, we did our taco nacho supreme. And that's where we took everything like you do with nachos and mixed it together. And of course, our taco soup with our dill topping on top there, which was really good. And then our lemony granola, which we do in a parfait. And then last but not least for sure is our Dandy Blend Delight.
Dandy Blend
Delight, yes.
Yes, and that was delicious. I loved the parfait. I loved the soup. It was all very good.
Good, good.
All very good.
You know, we have to give glory to God because
Amen.
we all have talents, and God has given me the ability, I feel like, to cook good, healthy foods, and so I want to use that talent to serve Him to the best of my ability.
Amen. Yes, well, you're definitely talented and gifted with preparing these delicious vegan meals for sure. And the good thing is you can eat this stuff year round, and it's healthy for you.
It is healthy. You notice there was no oil in any of my preparation.
Yes.
And very little sodium, so I try to cook as best as I can with those ingredients.
Well, thank you so much for,
Thank you,
for
Jason.
joining me in the kitchen today.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for joining us. Make sure you get in your kitchen and experiment with some healthy alternatives. God bless you.